New details this morning. Tesla CEO Elon Musk visited lawmakers on Capitol Hill this week to discuss the potential threat that artificial intelligence could have on our country. There is a new push to regulate the tech industry as AI is emerging. Some people want to put a full stop on it. Joining us this morning to talk more about it is U.S. Congressman Michael Waltz. Great to have you with us. How are you, sir?
Yeah, thank you. Good to be with you.
So I want to talk first about what we can learn from Elon Musk and his knowledge of artificial intelligence. I'm sure it was fascinating to sit down and have that conversation.
Oh, it absolutely was. And it ranged from where things are going in China to, of course, space. I'm excited about the investments that SpaceX is making to bring Starship to Cape Canaveral and begin launching from there, the largest rocket ever launched into space. And then, of course, AI and his concerns around AI. And those are really twofold. One, it's had some breakout moments, meaning that it is truly starting to exponentially advance at a rate that's both exciting and scary, frankly. That, humans are the smartest beings on Earth, and we've now created something that is truly smarter than us and growing at a rate that we're not sure quite where that's going to go. So it's the unknown and the fact that there really is no regulation at this point. And so our conversation centered around the fact that, airplane manufacturing is regulated, cars, of course, space and other things, but we have no regulation around AI. And what does that look like? And how do we do it in a way that doesn't slow down innovation, especially when our adversaries like the Chinese are pouring billions into developing their AI.
I think that, we look at something like this out of fear, right? Because we don't understand it 100%. But I do feel like there is also the potential, right, that this could be at the demise of so many jobs in our country. We think about, gosh, well, AI could do your job and my job and everybody's, and at some point we sort of become our own enemy with something like this.
Look, I want to be clear. I think it absolutely can be a force for good in many ways. For example, people that are going to commit a crime often exhibit or fraud or theft or what have you, commit certain behaviors, certain patterns that AI can detect. If you look at the medical field, there's so much research out there. Anyone who's had a relative with cancer or some type of serious illness knows getting out there and finding what studies are underway, what's going on, what's the latest and greatest that's coming out. AI can comb through that in seconds and provide real life-saving solutions. At the same time, to your point, we just don't have an understanding of what's truly going to be disrupted from the legal profession to the medical profession to manufacturing. How do we put guardrails on that for the common good? And again, how do we do it in a way that we don't over-regulate, slow ourselves down, stop the good, and from as a national security professional, how do we do it in a way that also enhances our national security and doesn't really pump the brakes as our adversaries are accelerating?
Do you feel like this is something that Congress is going to be able to tackle and actually maybe implement something?
Well, first, to be candid, I think we have to get a number of members of Congress who understand it, understand how the data needs to be structured, how the algorithms are formed, how those things interact. And so what we talked about with Elon was really having a committee that just deep dives into where the AI industry is going, how it's evolved, and then where it's going, to have a good understanding, and then to start looking at how we put guardrails on it.
It is a fascinating discussion, that is for sure. U.S. Congressman Michael Waltz, thank you for taking the time to be with us this morning, and please keep us posted.
Will do. Thanks so much.
Take care. Have a good week.